a bit also nasal. And you can really see this shape of the mouth. Wow! What an insane line. I mean, who would want to compete with this guy? Hey everyone, 大家好，我叫谢克德，你们的 CVT 声乐老师。So today we're gonna have another reaction video for you where I'm going to analyze singers that you love to listen to using CVT terms. So we're going to react to a show that in every episode they invite different singers to sing the same song. And of course they can also change the song based on their own ideas and musical interpretation. The first singer is called Jang Shu. I said that he was trained by the Chinese opera and he was also a comedian at the same time. The man can do a lot of things. The second singer we're going to have is an old friend of ours, Shin. I don't think there's a need to introduce even. So let's dive into it. The name of the song, The Elephant Man. Let's hear it. Great. Like the pads in the background. It's nice. The sounds in the background are beautiful. His sound, of course, neutral, right? Relaxed, not a lot of volume. Slightly dark, I would say. A bit breathy, not too much. Maybe in this area. So Shin. Cool outfit, by the way. Very smooth transition to this higher neutral. Of course, lighter in sound color now than his lower notes. Oh, he has a nice sound. There's really nice transitions also to falsetto. No, that's neutral, right? And then to falsetto. So going from engaged kind of sound, we talked about the difference between engaged and non-engaged, right? An engaged sound would be basically all the modes, neutral, overdrive, curbing, edge. And when you're not engaged, that's just falsetto. So basically a different section out of all the modes. Wow. Nice sound. Quite swanked in the highest note. Right. I kind of hear the Shin kind of sound in this. Very light falsetto. A bit also nasal. It's cool. I didn't expect from his look getting this kind of vibe from the chorus, but it's cool. I'm just not sure how different the version from Shin is gonna be, because it sounds very similar to me, at least. Nice slide there. Nice. Okay. wanted some explosion there, you know. It seemed like he was going somewhere really energetic, but then no.
我明白故事要动听，第一句也高级，忘掉我的名，却许不去满身泥泞，以为用心能换真心，有情变无情，换因果。
Now a bit more metallic. After the verse that was kind of similar to the first verse, going a bit more metallic, a bit more towards curbing, I would say, slightly reduced, raising up the volume a bit. Right, reduced, kind of, a bit louder. You got the idea. Nice. Full sound. Beautiful. I would say also curbing. Ow! So reduced, but way more open than before. I guess also because of the vowel, he doesn't clench his teeth really, he opens up a bit more. I like the sound. I love it. Alright. So of course now going from, I mean, in the chorus he had this flirting with neutral a bit, right? Every few notes touching a bit the neutral, going a bit less metallic. And then all the way neutral. The good old neutral kind of, a lot of twang, making it sound more powerful than it is, right? And then going even a bit higher, and you can really see this this shape of the mouth that is not so in neutral. We say usually to drop the jaw, right, to go more loose. This is very like it's ready for metal, like it's ready for overdrive or edge or something bigger, but it just gives a stronger setting for this neutral to make it sound even more more energetic. I love it. Very 80s vibe. I love it. It's a good song. And now even a bit more air than the beginning. Got this darkness all of a sudden. Where did that come from? A bit of distortion, I think it's distortion, because it's quite dark. I think it's distortion, quite rolling, I would say, this kind of distortion, but I think it's because of the vowel that it's a bit darker. It's not this, it's not this, right? It's way something a bit more open that I think makes it sound more like rattle. Actually, by the energy and all that and how compressed the sound is, I would say distortion. Let me know what you think. Really cool. Ada? Okay. Wow. That was fucking good. That was really good. I really liked it. Alright, now let's move on to the second one. We're gonna have Shin singing the same song. Let's hear what he's doing differently. He has a lot of style, this guy. A lot of attitude. I like it. But at the same time, he seems very modest, kind of.
看过许多双眼睛，但每一只里有公平。
Right away, right off the bat. Way brighter, right, in sound color. Way brighter than what we heard from the other guy. Also a bit of creaking also.
但每一只里有公平，听过许多声共鸣，可总会夹杂些私情。
There's a lot of makeup this time.
读过许多微表情，
Yeah.
用不幸来掩饰清醒，摸过许多可人性，披着千百万层外衣，于是我看清分不清，
It's a really nice
情
song.
名不认命，外表情名不认命，
Wow,
外表
this guitar
随
in the
即
back.
性。
Oh, doing this. So nice.
可好歹有一颗真心，
Really cool
他
vibe.
们看我用显微镜，冷漠的热情那一条命，换多少金？
Okay. Yeah, I would say, I mean, the other guy, as I read at least, was more classically trained, opera, Chinese operas. But this sounds to me way more classical, like this big vibrato and this.
换多少金？
Yeah, with a lot of vibrato, right? More neutral than the other guy. So the other guy, when he went to this pre-chorus, it was already more metallic, more curbing, right?
不是人，半点不残忍，情深不是深，怜悯有几分，伤人又是人，坦诚爱与恨，情深别走神，做一样标准，先扪心自问。
I love the music in the. I mean, the voice. All right, we know that he's really good, but the music in the back is so fucking nice. I love it. This hints towards kind of Spanish guitar playing and all that. I really like that. It's such a guitar player to listen to a singer sings and then to say only about the guitar. But I'm sorry. Yes.
心自问，
And a bit of creaking.
一样标准，先扪心自问。
Wow, this vibrato. Jesus. So good. Wow, it's hypnotizing, this riff. I fucking love it.
明白动物有感情，比己更高级，随意取个名，字字上刻下一道情，考虑长远就
The guy
先
that
走。
produced this concert, I need to get to him. To learn. It's so fucking good.
祝福便口令，欢迎
Now he's also getting a bit cooler, right?
祝福便口令，
So a bit more space in the mouth all of a sudden.
欢迎光临，我的看见。
Very good edge, right?
相认不是人。
I mean, I hear a lot more twang. I hear a much brighter sound. I hear less metal, so less power, right? A bit more towards the neutral side, a bit more towards the non-metallic area. I also hear brighter vowels. So on the other guy, when he sang this first word of the chorus, it was more like "ow," like "ah," and this "ah," so more "ah," which makes it brighter, right? It makes it even more twang, more brighter.
不是人，半点不残忍。
I don't know what the lyrics are. More soft.
神不是神，怜悯有几分。
slightly vicious kind of vibrato, making it lighter as it goes. Wow, getting more and more twang on this vibrato. Really sounded like some evil character or something. So much inspiration in this song. Wow. This guy, he always surprises me somehow. It's insane. Going all of a sudden to this classical sound, much darker with this. He had a lot of vibrato from the beginning, but this is like way more, right? I think it started also neutral, but a bit closer to the metallic side, a bit stronger, and gradually making it... You can hear this one note that it goes slightly to a different setting. Right on there, much brighter setting, more towards the neutral, maybe even closer to falsetto kind of area, but with a lot of twang that makes it still sound very powerful. Wow! I mean, who would want to compete with this guy? The other guy, I really loved what he was doing. It's more like the style I would listen to in my, I don't know, spare time. But this, like, you know, technically, this is really insane. What do you think? What did you like more? What did you think was more impressive? What did you think was more touching? On Saturday, we're going to release the music video for my new song, Do You Remember? Well, it's a song that I wrote quite some time ago. You know, it's a lot about those patterns that I felt like I had in my behavior, you know, like being in some place for a while and then it's like at some point you gotta run away, at some point you gotta look for something new to get your heart pumping, if it makes sense. But also talking a lot about how did it start, like how this kind of behavior, pattern of behavior, how did it start, and going more to stuff from my childhood and some memories that I'm sure people who knew me from back then will know what I'm talking about. Some of them are really personal and really, you know, like things that really shattered me personally. But I also tried to give this song, most of it is kind of upbeat, I don't know, kind of country shuffle kind of movement, which makes it sound not that sad. But also there are some cinematic parts in it that makes it more dramatic and more, yeah, me. I really hope you're gonna like it. I really spent a lot of time with this song. We recorded all the instruments in Medley Studios here in Copenhagen. It's a great fucking studio. And then I produced the rest in my little studio here. I hope you're gonna like it. The song will be out today, so you can already listen to the song on the streaming platforms, from QQ Music to Spotify to whatever you want. But the music video, we're gonna release it on Saturday. I think it's gonna be interesting, because I think if you go now to take a listen to the song, and just listen to the song, you can read the lyrics, but just listen to it. Try to see what feeling you get out of it. And when the music video comes out, we got a super talented guy that he did a music video like by hand. He drew by hand drawings that later he was animated them to make them, you know, moving and all that. But it's kind of like an open book. Really gives the lyrics, really gives them life. So I would say listen to the song first and then wait for the music video. And when it comes out, try to see what other feelings it brings out of you. And please let me know. I would love to know what you think. And I would love you to share, where the song meets you personally. I would love to hear that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shaked, your CVT vocal coach, and I will see you next time. Cheers.